everybody. So right now, we are going to take some of those comments that you just saw and we're going to have a little discussion about them. Let you know just how long we actually stay out and what's the best time frames to stay out. So stay tuned. Welcome back to another video. We are just out here in Austin, Texas right now. We're in our hotel room, chilling, and just wanted to briefly go over, the content of those comments that you just saw. So one of the first things I want to say is, when it comes down to how long we stay out as expediters, it really depends a lot on how the freight is moving and so forth and so on, because as stated before, our freight is not like dry van or reefer or anything like that. We're used on an as needed basis, so our miles fluctuate every single week. So to those that say that they couldn't stay out for 6 to 8 weeks, I say this to them: this lifestyle is not for everybody. And one of the main reasons why is because of how we stay out. Now, is 6 to 8 weeks what the company is asking you to stay out? No. In reality, it's 3 weeks out and you get a week of home time. But with what we do, and again, with how our miles fluctuate every single week, staying out 3 weeks and going home is not very conducive to your business, or to your pockets, I should say. So I basically said in that TikTok video where I was showing the truck that we moved out, and I specifically said need to be able to stay out 6 to 8 weeks. I said that for a specific reason, and that is to weed out the individuals who want to go home every 3 to 4 weeks. Because if you try to go home every 3 to 4 weeks in this industry, you're not going to make any money. So at the end of the day, in what we've seen since we've been doing this, 6 to 8 weeks is kind of that sweet spot where you can actually see your money. So you don't have to stay out 6 to 8 weeks if you don't want to, but the one thing that most of those people don't understand, especially the very last comment, is our business is much different than our industry. The expedite industry is much different than dry van, reefer, flatbed, and all of that kind of stuff. And I say it once, I said it 1,000 times. They do not put those big sleepers on those little straight trucks for show. And that one particular guy, he did have a point where he said something to the effect of, they put those big sleepers on there because we sit on a lot. And it's not so much that we sit on a lot. It's the fact that our freight does not run like regular freight does. So yes, we may drop off in Maine, and we may sit in Maine a day and get a load out to wherever. We might sit there a day and then get a load out. It's not go like regular, like the regular trucking industry, wherein you might pick up a load at point A and drop it off at point B, and there's another trailer waiting for you. And you got that load, and then, if you're driving solo, your time is money. Your clock is your money. So y'all want to go. And most of the people that come over from driving tractor trailers, they have a hard time understanding that. And the majority of people, from what we've seen over the years, they come over from driving a tractor trailer and try to do Expedite, and it doesn't work for them because they're not used to the irregular freight, or sitting for a few hours to a day before they get their next load. So
those sleepers, that's what they're for. Therefore, if you do have to sit, if you have to sit and wait, you're comfortable. You're not just in a regular size, sleeper. You have the comfort, to get up, move around, and do what you got to do, cook, just all kind of different things. So once we do drop off, and we have to wait a few hours, we're comfortable. Because there are two of us in there, so we are comfortable in our surroundings.
Right. So, at the end of the day, everything ain't for everybody. And I assure you that what doesn't work for somebody else works absolutely fine for somebody else. And there are thousands of us who are in this industry, who love this industry. We figured out how to make it work for us. And, to down talk what somebody else is successful at is kind of null and void to me, because, if what you're doing works for you, I'm not going to talk trash about it. Do you? But most of us in this industry have figured out a couple of key things how to be successful in this industry. And one of the key things is understanding that we don't move like the regular trucking industry. And another thing that most of us who are successful in this industry has found is, if we don't have a lot of obligations, and otherwise, if we don't have mortgages, rent, car notes, and all of that kind of stuff, we can be a little bit more comfortable. We have figured out that living in our trucks full time is much more conducive to what we're trying to do. Most people out there, they work because they have a lifestyle to maintain. And I can assure you that most of the people that are in those comments saying they couldn't stay out for 6 to 8 weeks, hell nah, and all of this kind of stuff, I promise you, they got a house note, they paying for 4-wheelers and slingshots and F-450s and their wife's Benz and all of that. They have to make a certain amount of money.
And they have children. Right.
And like one person said, you staying out 6 to 8 weeks, only thing you getting is a divorce and missing your kids grow up. Well, guess what? A lot of us don't have that in this industry. I'm not saying nobody has that stuff, but the most successful people in this industry, and you can ask just about anybody, most of us, we live in our trucks full time. We don't have mortgages, rent, and a whole bunch of what we call overhead. That's what we call it, because all of that stuff is, if you're putting money out, it's overhead. So we don't have all of those things that most people have. So the way that we look at it is, our tiny home on wheels, it makes us money. Instead of paying money to live, where we live pays us. So yes, we might
live wherever right. We stop, that's where we live. I mean, unfortunately, we live everywhere.
Pretty much. And right
now, our kids are grown, so we can do this. And I can't even say kids when it has kid.
What kids?
I said kid.
Oh, I'm about to say, you better get your life together.
It's grown with his own kids, so we can do this. We are able to be out here as long as we want. Right. And everywhere we go is a vacation spot. So it's gravy for us.
So once again, don't let, somebody else talk you out of doing something that might work for you just because it won't work for them. It's just that simple. Like I said, we have figured out how to make it work for us. And we aren't the only ones. There are thousands of people out here in this expedite industry who live this lifestyle. They love it, they live it, it works for them, they make it work for them, and they're happy, just like we're happy. So just wanted to drop those few little tidbits down because, you know, those comments, you know, I didn't want to respond directly to those individuals. I just thought I would put it out there for everybody to see and everybody to hear because, you know, again, you don't have to stay out 6 to 8 weeks. We choose to stay out 6 to 8 weeks, but however, again, we live in our truck full time, so we're almost always out, and wherever we stop is home, and we aren't the only ones that's doing it that way. So everybody that has figured it out, like I said, they love it. Look at the Expedite Expo. Look at all of the people that were there, and everybody loves this industry. Look, all of the people that we've run into out on the road that, you know, do what we do it how we do it. We all do it the exact same way, and we're successful at it. So in saying that, I just want to say, you know, we love this industry. It works for us. We've made it work for us. We figured it out years ago as to what we needed to do in order to be successful in the industry, and we did just that. So if it's not for you, it's not for you. If you got kids and mortgages and toys to pay for, this industry is probably not for you. You might not make the kind of money that you want to make in order to maintain your lifestyle. However, there are thousands and thousands of us who do this, who this works just fine for. So that's about all I can say. So
that's the bottom line.
Yep, pretty much. So it's not a bad industry to be in. You know, again, I've said it once, I say it 1,000 times. This industry is absolutely perfect for, one guy even said, you must be retired. You know, it's good for retirees. It's good for those 2 kids that just got their CDL that still live in, you know, mom's house. It's perfect for people who can see the value in getting rid of their apartment and having somewhere that they can actually live that makes them money instead of them putting money out. So I really don't know what else to say regarding those comments. Again, you know, it works just fine for a lot of people, and a lot of people it doesn't work for. So in saying that, you guys have a magnificent day, and any questions, any comments,
you know where to put them.
Yep.
And we'll get back at you next time.
Right. And again, if you have any questions about Highfield, the link is in the comments, and also at the end of the video it will be contact information. They're always looking for good teams that can go out there and spin those wheels and make some money. So y'all have a magnificent evening, and we're gonna close the video right there. Y'all be good.